We are entering in the third part of this MasterConnection. It's all about how I share about my experience in parenting, about my insights, and what can help other families, other parents in their responsibility, in their role to prepare the next generation of our world, and also because of the current time to participate to this transition of civilization. I started my sharing with my wife, willing to offer a documentary about natural birth. So I spoke about before, and we created a 90 minutes documentary in French, and then it has been translated in English, in Spanish, in Hollandaise, so in for Netherlands, in Dutch, and so that this documentary of 19 minutes is a tool to designed to show how it's possible to have a natural birth in couple intimacy, and it gives some advices at every steps of the childbirth. So that the most important, I spoke about that, is the trust in life, and then enhance the role of the father, of the partner, to create the space to hold this psychological space and prepare the material conditions for a great welcome of a new being in this couple. So this is the first share we succeeded to launch in 2010, and after that it was not enough, so that we wrote a book about natural birth, a book about our 11 childbirth together, and all the process I explained shortly in this master class. So you can find everything in this book. It's all about our experience to welcome the children sleeping and in a couple intimacy. This is what I did, and then I started writing several books, and the first one has been about our family journey from our marriage to the time we left the metropole of France with our 6 kids and a dream to find our promised land. This is the first one of a several of 3 books, but the 2 others are not already written, so I need time to do that. But I have this plan to write this serial about our extraordinary family life and adventure, this quest of the promised land that we find here in Bolivia, where I'm just right now, in Angelica. And then I wrote a book about the sense of existence and this concept of a continuum of life experience, lifetime after lifetime. So this is a book I call From a Life to the Other One, the hair of Jean-Jacques Rousseau, because I identified myself as the hair of Jean-Jacques Rousseau, from a spiritual point of view and other things that can give me this inner certainty that I am continuing what he did at the time of the French Revolution, especially bringing freedom and equality into this world. And then I wrote this book I showed you before, The Art of Elevating Men or Humans. And this book is all about my understanding of human nature and how to compose with this human nature so that we can elevate our children, being very respectful and humble in front of this capability of the source of the creator to create this organism, the human being, the human body, so that a soul, a spirit can incorporate it. And as in the parenting revolution, it is all about understanding that the first step, because before before embodying the soul purpose, the person, the spirit of a child needs to discover what it means to be a human, so that the first step is ensouling the human body or the human condition. And so this is the sense of this book. And then I wrote a book about my second son, Denis. This book is about his personal journey. I remember you that the second one is an image of the educational system created by the parents. So my second one, boy's success, exit in his field in mechanic in planes is very interesting, so that I documented it and I was able to write a book about him, how he made his dream to be a pilot become true, and now he's plane pilot engineer and mechanic engineer in Canada, and is about to specialize in electronic. So this is the book I wrote in French. Then it has been translated into Spanish, Como Denis has to vida, the same book. It's half part about the story of my child, his journey, but the second part is motivational. It's the story of the lecturer, of the reader, of the young who will read this book, so that he will be guided to do like my child, first discover his soul purpose, and then be able, through experiences and circumstances of life, follow his personal path in this lifetime. So this is this book. And then the last one I publicated, they are all on Amazon and on my website, theparentingrevolution.org. This book is about education, the recourse to nature. This is this attitude that will save the planet, according to me. So that we have to do this revolution, this change of mindset, and go back to nature. It's with a capital N. It means nature as the environment around us, and also our own nature as human beings. So it's to connect both and educate our children so that it respects their nature of human being, and the fact that the soul is learning what it means to be a human, its possibilities and its limits, and a way to be in innocuity with others, with the world and with the planet. So this is a learning of childhood. When you enter adulthood, it's too late. You have to discover this connection with yourself during childhood through the feelings. Before 7 years old, before you start using your mental, your intellect to conceptualize things, when you have discovered from early age what animates you, what makes you a human and a human on purpose, You are connected for the entire life to your soul purpose, so that you become part of this new world. You are part of this revolution of an aligned civilization for our planet.